From one Jewish theater nerd to another, we're going to have to talk about your stint on Broadway, because I haven't forgotten about that.
I tried to.
Also, when you're talking about the tiny homes, we talked about this, I think, once on the show, because I saw it on the news where a woman said, like, you know, they're saying, like, how grateful people are for it, and what is it doing for you? And, of course, I have shelter, and I have this. And one woman was like, I have an address. I can get a job. You can't get a job without an address.
That's it right there.
So that was like a really big deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, you can work construction.
And get an address?
Yeah, or at least you could.
Yeah.
Maybe not anymore.
Well, we're going to talk about Kevin Spacey again, because those charges have come to fruition, the new ones. He's been charged with 4 counts of sexual assault against 3 men in London over different periods of time. Now, we know that the word sexual assault has become sort of an umbrella term. It could mean many, many things. I'll just let you know that one of the charges is engaging in penetrative sexual activity without consent.
Yeah,
So
well, that's more
I think
than-
that's what's...
Than Al Franken.
I mean, that's bad enough with consent.
That's true.
That's right.
Right, even with the proper forms.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's due at the Westminster Magistrates Court this week. The charges follow a review of evidence gathered by the police, and this is over different years. One was in 2005 up to 2008, and they weren't all non-consensual penetration, but there was at least one.
You know, we're talking about drugs a lot, like you would hope that your kid doesn't get the alcoholic gene and the life that would happen. But super horny gene, that's a career killer too.
Yeah, that's not a good one either.
It'll undo your fucking marriage.
Yeah.
It'll fuck up your career. Like if you're just that fucking dude who's got that horny hamster wheel spinning hard all the time.
You'll become a disgraced producer.
Yes, like you know, we go like, oh, these guys are criminals, these guys are rapists, these guys are whatever, but yeah, that's where it ends up. It starts off with the super horny gene. Like, I gotta fucking get some. Like, had some roommates that had the super horny gene. You look out the window at 4 a.m, there's a fat chick in the hot tub, and you're just thinking, come on, man. I told you to go to bed. It'll get you into trouble. There's a gay version, there's a straight version, there's a, wreck your marriage version of it. It's just that weird. Like, all guys like being with either guys or women, or depends in prison. Sometimes you can alter your course a little bit there. But there's only like a handful of guys that just need it. They gotta have it all the fucking time.
Well, isn't that what your hand's for? I mean, don't they make fleshlights?
That's what my hand's for.
Got it.
That's what one's hand is for.
On your junk.
Understood. Okay.
But the guys, that's the problem. The hand, no good.
Bueno.
I mean, it's good for us. It's not good for them. They got to go out and get some.
Right.
And
Get
then
some
they get into trouble.
Understood.
And then the problem is they're so fucking horny all the time that when the answer is like no or back off, they keep going.
Has been flipped,
That's right. That's where the hand comes in.
So yeah, he's going to London to appear. So we'll see what happens now with Kevin. Some Lizzo news. Lizzo, everyone, the patron saint of like inclusiveness, is called out on something that she did in a song, and she is going to rectify it. She's been accused of using an ableist slur in one of her tracks from a song called Girls, and she shared an apology and released a new version. I will tell you the slur in a moment. In a Twitter post on Tuesday, Lizzo said an updated version of the song was released after it was brought to her attention that one of the lyrics is a harmful word. She said, "Let me make one thing clear. I never want to promote derogatory language. As a black, fat woman in America, I've had many hurtful words used against me. Brian, please. So I understand the power words can have." So what was the word?
Ableist.
It was an ableist word.
No, I know, but that's a title for those
ableism.
who are not confined to a wheelchair.
Correct. So I'm going to play you a very short clip from the song, and you tell me if you can figure it out.
I'm all handicapped. Am I going to be offended?
Oh,
and it's like it's a song like from my youth, a song like "Do the Hustle." Is that an entire ableist song?
Oh, sure, because you can stand up and do the
telling
hustle.
everyone to move to your right and move to your left. And dun, 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 dun. I didn't see a lot of people with stroke canes
The
or
hokey
wheelchairs.
pokey is problematic.
Oh,
by today's
my God.
standards.
You can't do that
Macarena,
anymore.
the list goes on and on.
Yeah, so you tell me if you can find the offensive word.
Hold my bag, bitch. Hold my bag. Do you see this shit? I'm a spaz.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a spaz.
Spaz is no bueno.
I thought it was because she's saying hold my bag.
Yeah, as though you have arms to hold
Right,
it. No,
yeah.
it's the word spaz. And by the way, do you know how many reports I had to go through to find the word?
Oh, they blurred it out?
Because it was SP asterisk asterisk asterisk, and I was like, what word can this be? And they wouldn't even print it. So,
Is that sunblock or is it a slur? Like, what's this SP short for?
Thank you.
And then, and also, hold my bag, bitch, doesn't sound particularly
Super friendly.
either.
So she has already changed the song. Yeah.
She also sampled the Beastie Boys on that one.
She did?
The beginning sounds like girls.
Brian?
I'll need to hear it again.
All right.
Look at you with the Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah. Sadly, I know it.
Go ahead.
Like
play-
ding ding.
Hold my bag.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a
Good call.
spaz.
Yeah.
Oh, can we believe that out?
Yeah,
Find
good
girls and
call.
find that. I
No,
think.
that's it.
That's it.
So now they got a case against.
That's right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the difference. So there's a sampling where you go, "Hey, may we sample your
Right.
song?" Like a Weird Al.
Sure.
You just go, "Hey, Paul McCartney, may I use your song to talk about whatever stupid?" He gets too much credit. Way too much credit. But anyway, everyone loves him. Fine. But then there's the stuff that's clearly girls, and I don't know if
Imagine you had to ask for that.
going. Does she asking for it?
I would guess, yes, they have to pay for it. However, the Beastie Boys would have a lot of balls to sue at this
sure.
point because they made their career of unlicensed sampling early
Well,
on.
also,
Good point.
Lizzo's 27 and a half. Like, maybe this is her producer just going, "Hey, I got a cool riff." Bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum, bum,
My guess is they
She
paid for
doesn't
it. My
know.
guess is they
She
paid
could
for
not.
it.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just so
All right.
obvious.
Well,
I bet they paid for it.
But that's
we
a
gotta
good
look
point
into it.
with the Beastie
Yeah,
Boys
they
having
would never-
beef
at this
over that.
point, yeah, they would never sue.
Well,
Do we
should
have
we
girls?
hear we'll hear it and we'll. Oh, confirmed. She sampled it from the song, so she
at
did
you.
sample it and she did pay for it. Evidently. All right. Well, there you go.
Dare we hear girls? Or
Well,
we could?
could,
Okay.
but now we know.
Now we know.
They-
Okay,
They did.
great. Justin Bieber is having some wild
sad.
times. Yeah.
this is sad.
So you've probably
Really?
heard about this. Oh,
I didn't
Have
hear.
you not been watching TMZ? He loves TMZ.
I watch TMZ every. First off, how dare you march in here and accuse me of not watching TMZ?
Oh, then this is going to blow your mind because this has been a fucking headline every day.
Yeah.
So he's been diagnosed with something called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome.
Oh.
And it's a rare complication of shingles. So, which I guess makes it some sort of herpes because it's like chickenpox, shingles, all that stuff. It attacks a nerve in your ear. It can paralyze half your face, which has happened to him. I'm going to show you. Around 5 out of 100,000 people per year seem to get it. And it's common among people over 60 that are immunocompromised. So he's, I guess, just been working too hard.
You know,
yeah.
this is on me because I was watching TMZ as I always do, and it was like, oh, Britney Spears got married,
We'll get
and
there.
her first husband showed up
Yeah.
and crashed the party, and all that, and then like a picture of Bieber's came
Yeah.
up, and then like my phone rang, and I
Yeah.
like turned it down, and it was like, all right, he's dropping a new album.
No,
or
this is
something.
crazy.
And then I just kind of slid past
Yeah.
it and then picked it up again.
This is
Wow.
really like a thing. Like you've heard of like Bell's palsy,
Yeah.
where you just kind of wake up with it and you can't move half your face. Well, that's what it looks like. Also, apparently, and Dr. Drew obviously will know more about this, but the symptoms are ringing in the ear pain, hearing loss, sensation of spinning, a little vertigo, change of taste and smell, dry mouth, dry eyes. So Justin, the clip is really long, so I just did a little snippet. But here's a little clip of Bieber talking about his struggles. Now, just for us in the studio, really take attention to his face. One of his eyes won't blink. One of the side of his mouth won't move. So just watch.
I hope you guys understand, and I'll be using this time to just rest and relax and get back to 100% so that I can do what I was born to do. But in the meantime, this ain't it.
If your face gets frozen, it's good that you look like Justin
That's
Bieber.
also true, yeah.
It's just frozen in hotness.
Sure.
Yeah.
You think that neighbor, remember when he egged the neighbor's house?
Yeah, sure.
Think that guy's happy?
Probably.
And it's like, well,
That's
fucking payback's a bitch.
That's right. Karma's a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Not saying it would have prevented this.
No,
I'm just saying
there's one guy not rooting for
one
him,
guy
Neil.
that's happy that he got. Probably doesn't want him to die of it or anything, but just happy he had a setback. That's the neighbor in like Calabasas where he egged his house.
Yeah.
So
That's
does
fair.
he have to just wait this out? Or
Yeah, it's curable just by, I guess, like getting your immune system back to where it needs to be, like chickenpox and shingles and all that shit.
Yeah. There's just no like time frame on. You just don't know exactly
Right.
when you're gonna wake up.
Right. Because it's a virus, so you can't, antibiotics aren't going to do anything.
I always wonder how much money everyone has. I mean, I know he's doing okay.
He's fine.
But I don't know anyone could be like, I'm just going to take about 6 months off. So I can just
see how it goes.
get recentered here.
That's right.
Regroup.
Rest,
just
recover.
rest up and recover. Like, could you imagine that?
No.
Celebrity net worth has me at $500,000.
Really?
And they're only off by about 490,000 or so.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's doing their research, but I almost fucking called them just to be like, just want to let you guys know, whoever's giving you that info, fired them.
Well, I was told I'm a millionaire. Adam was told he has the same net worth as Weird Al. So they're a little all over the place.
Our producer, Chris, figured out he had a $9 million net worth.
Yeah, I don't know
unlikely.
where this comes from.
I don't know where it comes from either. Maybe they figured you're doing the gay porn, though. Maybe they figure it's like you're hammering those checks.
Right.
But we should talk to
Residuals
them.
on those.
Yeah, we should definitely talk to them.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about that Britney Spears wedding because we haven't gotten to it, and it's just some fun footage. So one of her first acts as a newly married woman is to get a restraining order against her ex-husband, Jason Alexander, not the Seinfeld Jason Alexander. A judge granted...
He crashed a party.
Oh, well, he crashed the pre-party.
Right.
Temporary restraining order against first husband Jason, as well as hitting with a stalking charge. On Thursday before the wedding, he arrived uninvited at the estate. He streamed live, giving like, "What's up, everybody? Jason Alexander here, blah, 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 blah," on Instagram, armed with a knife. So here's a clip, and this was long, and then it would because they're in Calabasas or something, the Wi-Fi kept going out, especially
Here's
when
the problem with
started
the
beating
wedding
him.
and this. Like, the guy could, you be Britney,
Okay.
and I'll be her husband-to-be, whatever
The
his
real
name
one?
is.
Sam Ashgari.
Sam Ashgari. Okay. And we can find out that your ex showed up with a knife, and he was recording the whole thing and talking to the camera and putting it up on the internet and everything. And the problem is it starts off as this guy showed up, he had a knife, he was your ex. And anyway, Brittany, we got security and we got him out of there. So nothing's going to ruin this precious day.
Oh, good, because I have like 14,000 bales of pink roses that I had flown in, and I really want this to be a perfect date because this is like dream
Madonna's going to be
Madonna's,
here.
Maria Menounos, everybody's
going to
be here.
reenact the whole kiss thing.
That's right. We're going to dance. We're going to sing like a virgin.
God, we got this guy off the property. He had a knife. He was a maniac. And
so glad he's gone.
So we can move on. But you thought it was a good idea to fuck this guy 9 years ago?
Well, remember, we were only married.
Understand, this isn't a crazed homeless guy. This is a guy you blew.
No, I did.
You understand?
Blow him.
At some point...
We did.
Hold on, the wedding planner. Yeah, give us 10 minutes.
Yeah, we need 5.
The guests are seated. They're ready to go.
I just want to make a few...
Yeah, honey, we should probably get going.
I just want to alter my vows just a little bit here.
Okay, well, I mean...
Yeah, you got a
copy of
Sharpie?
the script.
Just give us a minute here. You fucked this guy? You think that was a fucking...
I know. We were childhood
Do you think
friends.
he's here by coincidence, or is he only here because you gave up the pussy so many years ago?
It's probably because I gave up the pussy so many years ago.
And by the way, how's your picker working? You know what I mean?
I'd like to think it's fixed
Out of
now,
all the
Sam.
guys, I mean, you're Britney fucking Spears. You know what I mean? You could have been with any count, any millionaire, any athlete.
But he gave me his juice box when we were in 3rd grade. I'll never forget it.
Hi, it's me again. The DJ is making announcements, and the guests can hear
Yeah,
me.
Sam, let's go get married. What do you say?
They're just 12 feet away on the other side of this trellis.
Hi, guys.
We love you, Brittany.
Oh, love you.
You know she was fucking this guy. That wasn't a homeless guy.
Okay, Sam.
He wasn't a crazy fan. She used to blow that guy.
This is how we joke.
No, it's not.
It's me again. I feel
Fucking
like
guy, she was married to him. This isn't some guy that
duty
just...
to remind you you're both wearing mic packs.
Oh.
All right, well, listen. I'm inviting
baby, what do you say?
your mom.
No!
Yes.
Not Jamie
I
or
want
Lynn
her
or
to know
whichever
who
one.
you are. This is your first husband.
No, they love the guy. We came over for my
They love
second
the
grade birthday.
knife-wielding guy who's filming themselves wrestling with the
He
security.
didn't do it then. Come on.
Where's Madonna?
Oh, no.
She out there?
Sam.
Miss Ciccone is seated in the 4th row.
Okay. Are you guys going to have to do that fucking weird tongue kiss you did from MTV when I was 9?
Yeah, otherwise
Are you
nobody
talking
else
about
will
me?
watch the video.
Can you at least keep your pants on? Just please keep your pants on
I'll
for
keep
this.
my blazer on. How about that?
Damn it.
Let's go get married!
Is there anyone else you blew who may show up with a hunting knife just so you can give me kind of a heads up before we go out there?
That consists of the entire audience of this wedding.
Mr. Timberlake is in row 3.
That's right.
Oh, yuck. And scene.
Okay, so
Wow.
thank you very much. Thank
Wow.
you. We rehearsed that for days.
That's right.
Here's a clip of Jason Alexander live streaming when he crashes the pre-wedding, setting up all the final shit, and right when he gets taken
Not the
down.
time you want to crash.
Yeah.
I'm Jason Alexander, first husband. I'm here to crash the wedding, bro.
Bro.
Fuck that. So here's the inside scoop, guys, of the bullshit wedding. Jason Alexander. What's up? You love roses?
You'll love this guy
Who are
coming up
you?
at him.
Michael, that's Michael, guys. It's Jason. First husband, here to crash it.
He doesn't give two shits.
No, my name's Jason Alexander. Britney invited me here. Britney Spears invited me here. She's my first wife, my only wife. I'm her first husband. I'm here to crash the wedding because nobody's here but Sam. So where the fuck's the family and
That's
where's the
her
there's
security
Cade right
right
there? Cade, Cade, come here, Cade.
If he just played it a little cooler, he could have
I know.
hung out for an hour.
They tussle, and then shit goes black.
Yeah, he could have just said Candygram.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And go on himself an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm here to crash. Well, oh, you are, because we have security for people that are here.
Exactly.
Here to crash.
So they got a restraining order. But yeah, Maria Menounos, Kathy Hilton, Paris Hilton, Drew Barrymore, Madonna, Selena Gomez. But a smallish wedding. Definitely the family was not there.
Yeah, then Sam
Ashgari.
Ashgari, because I was watching TMZ.
Sure, we've heard.
He showed up at like the, Dunkin' Donuts in Calabasas or something the next day, driving a white Rolls Royce with the flower bouquet in the back and the just married still there.
Playing
and
it.
then he was miffed that the paparazzi
Oh, sure.
were onto him. He was like, hey, man, can I have a little of my own space
Hey
here?
guys, I'm trying to fly under the radar here, not draw any attention to myself.
He's got a pearl white Rolls Royce with the just married shit, and the full
Pink
floral
bouquet.
arrangement is still on the trunk
That's awesome.
of the car. So at some point,
Just leave him alone, guys.
he didn't want to raise attention.
That's
he
right.
pulled it off.
That's great.
But he probably could have done that
Without
before he left the house.
And maybe take a different car.
That's right. Get like a Chrysler K
That's
car
right.
with a little Bondo on
Yes.
the fender and slide right under the radar.
Yes. But they do have a prenup. Even though she's not under conservatorship, somebody is handling her money, which is good because apparently it's ironclad. If they get divorced, Sam doesn't get a dime.
Do you think there's a thing like, you know how when there's a sort of argument, especially with men and women, the guy or the woman will like come back with like nothing burgers a lot, and like do you think he did a thing where she's like, she had to say like, hey, look, I have a prenup, and then he had to like go, well, yeah, you know what? I got a prenup too. So all those Beanie Babies, those are going with me.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And I know you've been checking out the rims on that Jeep.
Yeah.
Guess what rims are staying on the Jeep when I drive out of here?
Not the rims.
I'm not giving two of them to you.
Oh.
All right, and then I got my
That's fair.
I got my certificate from finishing a pig's trough at Farrell's. It's a Valley reference. Keeping
Wow.
that shit too. So whatever, I don't know what's on your shit.
And this is
I got my own.
This is firm.
I got my own stuff.
No wiggle room.
I got a crescent wrench.
Okay.
I got a batting helmet. I got a helmet night at Dodger Stadium. I got a windbreaker. I got it Santa Anita. It's all coming with me.
Hey, it's your wedding planner. I know this isn't my place.
Sorry,
but the white Rolls Royce is ready to go with the flowers in the back and the just married. I know that was important to you.
Yeah, I'm taking it down to 5 guys.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the picture of it. But he drove.
So discreet.
He made a Starbucks run the next morning.
Low profile.
To drive and go get the Starbucks in the same vehicle.
He just wants to be left alone, guys.
All right.
Okay.
I'm the same way with the guys who like leave Craig's on a Saturday night. It's like, oh, what's with the pop? Oh, no questions answered here. Like, don't go to fucking Craig's.
Yeah.
You should know by now.
Yeah.
There's a Jerry's Deli every 15 feet. Go there.
Yes. All right. One more.
All right. Well, actually, Natanya, you might be interested in this, and there might be a role for you, and maybe me. The script for the sequel to Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is complete.
Oh, I heard about
did
that.
you hear, Brian?
Yes,
it
I
seems
did.
to be a musical.
Wow.
Lady Gaga is in early talks to join the sequel, likely as Harley Quinn, is the whisperings. Joaquin Phoenix read the script, not committed just yet to this musical. It was revealed on social media that the title of the new project is Joker Folie à Deux, which apparently references a medical term for an identical or similar mental disorder that affects 2 or more individuals, usually family members or someone in the family.
He was Johnny Cash, right?
He was.
So he could do it.
That's right.
You pull it off.
Todd Phillips will direct the film for Warner Brothers. He produced A Star is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Joker, the
I
musical.
never saw the Joker because I felt like I was going to get depressed.
It's very depressing.
It's heavy.
It's not a fun movie.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy.
It's not fun, but I got to say, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I've probably seen it 20 times.
It's done
maybe,
really well.
Maybe it's our version or this version or my son's 16, his version of like Midnight Express. Everyone's like, such a good movie, but
never want to see it again.
I just don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Like Leaving Las Vegas. We can all agree it's a great movie. I don't want to see that shit again.
Yeah,
Right.
one and done.
Yeah, I have not seen
It's very
Joker.
good, but it's not fun.
But they've done the opposite because on Broadway there was Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, and it was a fucking disaster.
Yeah, they're having all those mishaps and injuries and, what could go wrong.
That's
Putting
exactly right.
cables on actors and slinging them across the stage, and guys were crashing into shit.
Exactly.
And that was 20
A couple years ago.
I thought
20?
I wasn't 2 years ago, and now we have to. Now,
Well, you know your Broadway, Adam.
yeah, I
I'll say it
remember
was-
it's an older story.
I'll say it was 15-ish years ago because the Spider-Man movies kind of broke through in like 2000, 2001.
Yeah, 2010.
Oh, okay. Well, right in the
Okay,
middle.
good.
But 12 years.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it home, Gina
You
Grad.
got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news.
Happy masturbating.
Yeah.
That was the news with Gina Grad.
Last but not least, there's Blinds Galore. They're having a massive 4th of July sale. It starts next week. You can celebrate with 50% off all custom blinds and shades. Get your free samples today. And when you're ready, let's get started. It starts Wednesday, June 29th. And I have them actually at home. I have them in my office. I have my edit bays. It's Blinds Galore. Dr. Drew has them in his pool house, by the way, and his bedroom as well. I don't know if you knew that, Bald Brian. You can save a ton.
Right.
Yeah, it's up in his master bedroom. Save a ton compared to a big box store's designer look without the designer price tag. Family owned and run over 20 years. You can do it all from home. Just take the measurements, customize it online, and your blinds and shades will show up. And by the way, you can see exactly what it's going to look like online before you even squeeze the trigger. So get started with Blinds Galore. Am I right, Dawson?
Order your free samples today so you'll be ready when Blinds Galore's 4th of July sale starts next week, and everything will be up to 50% off. Visit blindsgalore.com today and let them know that we sent you. That's blindsgalore.com.
All right. Let me give a plug out one more time. hopeofthevalley.org is where you can go to help these saints who are helping those who have trouble helping themselves. Natanya, thanks so much for joining
so
us
much.
today, and Sean as well. And come back and keep us updated, please. And congratulations on all the sobriety. You can go to AdamCarolla.com. I'm going to be doing live shows coming up. Denver Comedy Works. We'll do some live pods there and some stand-up there. That'll be June 24th and 25th. Until next time. Adam Carolla for Sean Weiss, Natanya Ross, Gina Grad, and Bo Bryan. Say it. Mahalo. Versus, it is probably better to have stitches taken out of your ass, because when they're taken out of your hand, you just turn your hand over and put it on the table, and then you just sit there and watch them do it, and it looks like a mess. If it's the ass, you can just bend over the table and read a magazine.
Get some tweeting done.
Under the boobs, let me tell you, I can't see shit.